Welcome to my YouTube channel. I assure you that you have made a right choice by investing your time in this video.
Now, let's talk about few problems that are faced by many organizations while implementing goAML. Gap analysis. The problem arises when organizations need to provide the information that they have never bothered to collect from a customer, or even if the organization had collected information in KYC documents, they have not inputted in the system. For instance, providing information about conductor details like name and phone number, which were usually in transaction vouchers. That being said, your first objective here is to identify what additional information is needed from the goAML perspective. Technical feasibility. Core banking system is closed system and it should be closed system. Vendor does not allow any customization in that system because CBS is composed of various modules where each module is responsible to handle various transactions and these modules are interrelated. Therefore, if you make changes in the module, it is going to affect others. Hence, a better method is to have a separate KYC system used for CDD, which is linked to CBS through API. There should be a separate database which will combine the information from both of these systems, from which you can generate XML files for goAML reporting purpose. Root cause analysis. If you are suffering from any instance of incomplete or inaccurate KYC data in goAML, then there is a problem with your frontline staff. It means either they are not educated or they don't know how to identify, collect, and input data from KYC documents or transaction vouchers into the system, or in some cases, maybe just negligent. Once you identify this problem, you need to solve these issues with the coordination of operation department in order to provide them with various rigorous training, developing different types of checklists regarding how to fill information in the system or customizing the system itself to make it user-friendly. Even after this, your staff make mistakes, then you need to get an example by taking disciplinary action to give a message to other staffs that you have adopted zero tolerance policy for goAML. Lack of clarity of scope. From the goAML perspective, you need to understand this clearly from the very beginning. As AML, CFT or compliance department staff, your role is to perform a gap analysis between the requirements of goAML with your CBS functionality. Then after, identify what additional information is required. You need to communicate these requirements to your IT and operation department. IT department is solely responsible to handle technical parts like creating additional fields in the CBS or building a separate system if required. Now comes the role of operation department. It needs to develop a checklist, educate frontline staff on how to carry out transactions or input information in those fields completely and accurately. For this, it may be required to conduct training to educate the staffs. AML, CFT or compliance department will play an oversight role to see if all the activities are being carried out to meet the goAML goals. If there is any deviation, corrective measures should be taken. Lack of top management commitment. The goAML is usually carried at national level project by the government, which is headed by the FIU of the country. FIU of the respective country usually forces compliance or AML CFT staff of the organizations to carry out the goAML activities. But if the top management is not motivated, they cannot do much. Therefore, FIU should instead try to make top management aware of the consequences of not being able to complete the goAML project. Here, we have come to the end of this tutorial. We hope you have found this video educational. Please feel free to share our ideas, suggestions in the comment box below. Finally, please subscribe our channel to help us grow. Thank you for your